All right, Carlos, are you ready to start? Hi.
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, Carlos, perfect. Well, the first activity for today it's gonna be to learn some phrases. And the first phrases, Carlos, that we are going to learn are going to be phrases for making invitations. So can you see my screen, Carlos? Yes?
Yes,
Okay,
I see.
Carlos. Excellent. Well, the first phrases that we are going to learn are going to be for invitations. And for invitations, Carlos, we have two different phrases. The first phrase, it's gonna be let's. The meaning of let's in Spanish is this. And the other one, the other phrase that we're gonna learn is this one. Why don't we? This is the second phrase that we are gonna learn. So here, I am going to tell you in Spanish, how do you say, why don't we? So let me give you some examples, Carlos, so that you can figure out how to do these sentences. For example, check the first one. Soccer game. Yes. I'm gonna say let's. First is let's, and after that, you're going to use a verb, Carlos. What is gonna be the verb? The verb you want. Let's watch, let's listen, let's go, let's read, let's play, whatever you want to. And for why don't we, it's exactly the same. Look at this. Why don't we have some beers? In this sentence, Carlos, I am using the phrase, why don't we, for making an invitation to another person. And after using why don't we, I am using another verb, have. But if you want, Carlos, you can use different verbs. You can say have, play, listen, go, read, study, whatever you want to. And another thing that I want to tell you, Carlos, is when we are talking about food or drinks, we are going to use the verb have. Yes, we don't say we don't say the verb eat or something like that. Yes. So can I type some examples for you in Spanish and you change them to English, Carlos? Ready?
Okay.
Okay. Here is the first one. Okay, Carlos.
Let's run uh, at park tomorrow. In the park.
Exactly. Let's run in the park tomorrow. Very good sentence, Carlos. Let's go to the next one. Another one with let's. Okay, come on.
Let's see a movie in the theater.
Yes,
Movie
yes.
theater.
Yes, exactly. In the movie theater. All right, Carlos. Very good. You can also say watch, Carlos, right? It's correct to say see or watch. It's okay for me. That's not a problem. All right, Carlos. Let me type another sentence for you. And after that, we practice the other phrase, why don't we? Here's the next one. Okay. Okay, Carlos, this is your phrase. Ready?
Let's buy uh, some soda in the supermarket.
Okay, Carlos, that's so good. Questions, Carlos, for let's? No? No problems with this?
No problem.
Okay, Carlos. So we are gonna practice another phrase. Remember the other phrase, Carlos, it's why don't we? Why don't we? So now I am gonna type some sentences for you by using why don't we, Carlos, so that we can practice. Let me see.
Why don't we study for the exam?
Exactly. Why don't we study for the exam? Okay, Carlos, very good. Another one. Ready?
Okay, why don't we play football tomorrow? Ah, no. Okay,
Yeah,
tomorrow
it's
in
correct.
the afternoon.
Exactly. Why don't we play football tomorrow in the afternoon? Okay, Carlos. Just one more and we finish with this. Okay.
Why don't we visit to the friend of our friends next Sunday? No, Saturday. So
Exactly, Carlos. What do you think, Carlos? No problems, no questions with why don't we and let's?
no
No?
question.
Okay, this is gonna be for invitations, Carlos. Now we're gonna learn something else different. We're going to learn how to reject invitations, right? This is what we are going to learn. We're going to learn how to reject invitations. And for this, Carlos, we are going to have two phrases in English for rejecting invitations. Yes. The first phrase is this. I'm sorry, but. And the second phrase is, I'm afraid I. Let me tell you what is the meaning in Spanish for this. I'm sorry, but is this. All right. And the other one, Carlos, it's. Okay. So let me give you some examples, right? Let's use the other invitations that you did to practice this, no? For example, the phrase is, why don't we visit our friends next Saturday? Let me copy paste the question or the invitation, and we are going to invent an excuse. Why don't we visit our friends next Saturday? I'm sorry, but but I have to work, no? That could be an excuse or another. I'm afraid I need to, what could it be? What excuse could it be? I'm afraid I will be out of the city. Right or no? Here is, I'm sorry, but this is the phrase. But after that, Carlos, the rest of the excuse, it's free. You can invent whatever you want. And in the next one, it's I'm afraid this is the first part of the sentence. But here in the other part of the sentence, Carlos, you can invent whatever you want. No? Are you ready to practice? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let me see. Remember, it's I'm sorry, but or I'm afraid I. Let me take some of the questions that you did. Okay, this one. Why don't we play football tomorrow in the afternoon? Okay, let me see. We go down. Here are the phrases. And let's see, Carlos. Carlos, why don't we play football tomorrow in the afternoon?
I'm afraid I hurt my leg.
Oh,
I hurt my leg.
very good. I'm afraid I hurt my leg. Excellent excuse, Carlos. All right. Let's practice with another one with I'm sorry. Let me check. Let me check another invitation that I did to you. What is it? Let me see. This one. This one about the movie theater, no? But I'm going to make some changes, Carlos. Let me see. Okay, this one. Let's watch let's watch the movie Minions at the cinema. Come on, give me an excuse.
I'm sorry, but I don't like this movie.
Very good excuse. I'm sorry, but I don't like this movie. All right, Carlos. Let's practice with more questions, no? Let me see. All right, what other thing can we ask? Sodas, the beer. This one from the park. No? Okay, this one. Let's run in the park tomorrow. Let's try to invent a different excuse, Carlos. Let's see. We go down. Here is it. And there you go, Carlos. Carlos, let's run in the park tomorrow.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to travel tomorrow.
Cool. Excellent excuse, Carlos. Very, very good. What do you think, Carlos? No problems? No questions with this?
No problem.
No? Okay, Carlos. In today's class, we have learned 4 new phrases. The first phrase that we learned was for invitations, and the phrase was let's. Let me show you very quickly so that you can review this. Okay, we learned let's, that is very casual, and we also learned why don't we, that is a little bit more formal. And after we learned that, we also learned how to reject invitations from other people. And the 2 phrases that we learn are this: I'm sorry, but. And the other phrase that we learn is I'm afraid. Yes. And after this, you have to use any verb to give your excuses. So we're going to stop the presentation just for a moment, Carlos, because now we are going to practice some vocabulary about technology. So let me prepare the slides, and we're going to learn some vocabulary about technology. Let me see. And there we go, Carlos. Here is the screen with technology vocabulary. So after we finish with this vocabulary, Carlos, we are going to play a game called The Big Describer. So here is it about technology. We have here some pictures, and there you go, Carlos. Let's match the words from the box with the pictures. Let's go.
Okay, picture 1, it's keyboard.
Okay, listen to the pronunciation, Carlos. Keyboard.
Keyboard. Keyboard.
Yes. I have a question for you, Carlos. Are you fast for typing in the keyboard or slow? Fast or slow?
Slow.
Okay. Picture 2.
Picture 2, mouse.
It's a mouse. All right.
Picture 3, laptop.
It's a laptop.
Picture
right.
4, tablet.
Of course, picture 4 is a tablet. Really good.
Picture 5, speaker.
Speakers. All right.
Speakers.
Yeah.
Picture 6, controller.
A controller, yes, because
Controller.
if you say control, Carlos, it's for a TV, but this is a
Okay.
controller for video games, no?
Controller.
Yeah. Number 7,
Number 7, headset.
headset. Exactly. This is picture 7. It's a headset. Okay.
Picture 8, monitor.
The monitor. Okay. Very good. Very good, Carlos. What else?
Picture 9, printer.
It's a printer. Okay.
Picture 10, flash drive.
It's a flash drive. Okay, Carlos. Very good. All right, Carlos. I have another word for you. Picture 10, it's a flash drive. But if you want, Carlos, you can also say USB stick, or you can also call it USB memory. So you have 3 different ways to call this, Carlos. You can say flash drive. This is the first one. The other one, it can be USB stick or USB memory. Okay. Which one do you prefer, Carlos?
USB memory is the more common.
Exactly. All right, Carlos. So let's go to the next one because we have here more pictures about technology. These are just a little bit more difficult, but I think you can do them. So let me just erase this very quickly and you can start. Come on, Carlos, let's go.
Okay. Picture 4, microphone.
All right. Picture 4 is a microphone.
Picture 5, calculator.
Exactly. It's a calculator.
Picture picture 3, battery.
Okay. Picture 3 is a battery. I have a question for you, Carlos, before you continue. We have AAA batteries, no?
Yes.
Yes. What else?
AA.
Double A. We have C, no?
C, D.
And D. And that's all, no?
Yes.
All right. Okay, Carlos. Sorry, let's continue. What else?
Picture 8, light bulb.
Exactly. Picture 8 is a light bulb. You got it.
Picture 9, projector.
Yes, of course. Picture 9 is a projector.
Picture 10, satellite dish.
Okay, listen to the pronunciation, Carlos. Satellite.
Satellite dish.
Exactly. Do you remember this company, Carlos? Dish?
Yes.
That's the reason why it's Dish.
Wow.
This. Okay. What else? What else, Carlos? Satellite dish.
Okay. Picture 7. It's no, it's a plug.
No, that's not.
Interrupter.
Yeah, that's an interrupter. Okay.
Picture 2, wire.
Wire, exactly.
Picture 1, outlet.
It's an outlet, exactly. Let me see.
Picture 6.
Oh, no, picture 1 is not an outlet, Carlos. No.
It's confused.
Yeah.
Picture 1 is plug.
Plug,
Okay. Picture 6, outlet.
Outlet. Okay, Carlos. I have some words for you because, okay, there are different ways for calling some things. For example, picture 6, yes, it's an outlet, but another way to say this, if you don't like it, you can call it socket, Carlos. Outlet or socket, as you prefer. And for number 7, yes, it's an interrupter, but if you don't like to say interrupter, you can also say switch. What do you prefer, Carlos? Socket or outlet?
Outlet, because socket, I know the piece of piece.
For the light bulb, no?
Yes, it's correct.
Exactly. And what do you prefer, switch or interrupter?
Switch.
Switch, no? Okay. And for number two, Carlos, you can say wire, or if you don't like to say wire, you can say line.
Yes.
What do you prefer?
Line.
Or line?
Line.
Line? Okay, perfect. Okay, Carlos, we have finished with this vocabulary, and it's time to play the game to practice this technology vocabulary. So let me see. We're gonna play a game, Carlos, called the Big Describer, and pay attention to the game because it's the vocabulary that you learn. So I'm gonna press the start button and computer stuff. So this is what you have to do, Carlos. You are going to read this in your hand and you move it to use a computer. So it's a mouse. Yes, Carlos?
Okay,
Come
you
on,
can
let's
make
go.
your voice louder. Microphone. It's a
Microphone.
microphone.
Yeah.
And this is a source of power. It's a battery.
Exactly.
Battery.
Exactly,
Use
Carlos.
the point words from a computer to paper. It's a printer.
Printer.
Very good.
Electrical power comes from this socket.
Exactly.
Socket.
This is used to turn thing on and off. Okay, switch.
Switch.
You put this into the wall to get power. Plug.
Plug.
This makes light. Light bulb.
Light bulb.
Light bulb.
Mm-hmm.
A device for doing math. Calculator.
Calculator.
You can see this on the outside of a building. You can see this. Okay. Dish. But I don't remember.
Yes. Yes, of course.
Satellite dish.
Silent. You use your finger to type on this skateboard.
Keyboard.
Keyboard.
Key, Carlos. Keyboard.
Keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
A piece of wire that can connect things. Lines.
Line.
Correct.
A computer that you can fold and carry easily. A laptop.
Laptop.
Of course.
The part of a computer that you look at. Okay. Monitor.
Monitor.
You can plug it in the chair or copy information. Okay, USB memory.
USB stick.
It's the same, Carlos. Memory or stick. No problem.
This could be a CD or DVD. I don't know, this diskette or no?
Disc.
Disk.
This is like a big phone that you can touch. This is like a big phone.
Yeah. It's like a phone, but bigger.
speaker.
At the speaker? No, we don't have a speaker here.
This is like a big phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Table.
Exactly. No, yes, it's correct. Tablet.
tablet,
Yeah.
You hold this with both hands. You play video games. Controllers.
Yes.
Controllers.
Do you play video games, Carlos?
controller,
No, not anymore.
How do you say?
Currently.
Currently, no.
Before, yes.
Before, yes.
Okay. What, Nintendo?
And no, PlayStation.
PlayStation 1 or 2?
2.
Okay. Cool, Carlos. Come on.
This is used specifically for taking photos. It's not a phone or tablet. Camera.
camera,
Some come out of these speakers.
speakers,
You use this to talk and listen to people over the internet. Headphones.
headset,
Headset.
Yeah, because it's a headset, Carlos, because it has microphone and earphones. That's why it's headset. No? Yeah, the gamers play with this in the internet. Okay, next.
You can use this to call someone or do other things. You can use this to call cell phone.
phone,
Yes, that's true. Okay, Carlos, we have finished. Let's save your record here. Okay, we got Carlos. Location Mexico and number 6, Carlos, in the world. It's good. We just have a guy from Germany, Portugal, who have higher scores than you. Congratulations, very good.
Thanks.
Okay, well, we have finished with this, but we have to continue, Carlos, because we have more phrases to learn. So let me show you the other phrases that we need to learn in today's class. Okay, we have already practiced how to make invitations and how to reject or don't accept invitations, but now we are going to learn how to answer questions with questions why. Let me see. Okay, wait a second, please. All right, Carlos. This is what we're gonna check. We're going to answer questions with why, right? If you remember, why means this. But we're gonna check the possible answers for why. And the two options are this, because, or in order to. I suppose in order to, it's a new word for you. So
Yes.
because means this. And in order to means this. Let me give you some examples so that you can understand it easily. Look at this. Remember, my questions, they are always with why. So I have two options to answer, because or in order to. For example, look at this. Why do you learn English? You can say, because is an important language. That could be an answer with because. So you say, because in the beginning, sorry. You say, because in the beginning, and your reasons, Carlos, they are free. You can say whatever you want because it's a reason that you decide and you say. And the other one is in order to, right? So in order to is a little bit different because you are going to have a verb, Carlos, after in order to. It's essential to have a verb. So why do you learn English? in order to, what could it be? In order to improve my speaking. No? Do you understand, Carlos, the verb improve, or you don't understand this verb?
I understand.
Yes. In case you want to check it out, it's in the chat. Improve. So the difference, Carlos, it's that after in order to you need a verb always, but after because no, it's not necessary a verb. Yes. Let me ask you some questions so that we can practice. For example, why do you work, Carlos? Answering with because. Why do you work?
Because it's because it's necessary to live.
Exactly, because it's necessary to live, no?
To live.
Yeah. And why do you work? Using in order to?
In order to get money.
Perfect, my friend. Exactly, that's the way. In order to get money. Very good, Carlos. Let me ask you another question. Carlos, do you do exercise or go to the gym or something like that? No?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, for example, why do you do exercise?
Because I want to improve my health.
Correct. Because I want to improve my health. Yeah, health. Yeah, because healthy is adjective, but salud is health. Very good. Come on. In order to
play to my son.
Okay, in order to play with, no?
With my son.
Yeah, in order to play with my son. All right, let me ask you one more question, and after that, we practice something else different. For example, why do you, I don't know. Oh, yes, this one. Why do you wake up early? Why do you wake up early, Carlos?
Because only answer or two answer?
Two, please.
Two, okay. Because I have to work.
Exactly. Because I have to work. All right, Carlos. In order to what?
In order to run.
Yes.
Run in the park.
Okay. Very good, Carlos. What do you think? No more questions about because and in order to?
No more questions.
Very good, Carlos. I am going to teach you another phrase so that you can have more ways to answer, right? Look at this. Now, Carlos, we're gonna practice something that it's called in English back responses. This is what it means in Spanish. This kind of phrases, Carlos, you are going to use them when you are not convinced of something, when you are not completely sure of something. And I have 4 phrases, Carlos, that we can use. The first phrase is the typical I don't know. This is the typical phrase for a back response. Another phrase you can use, Carlos, could be I'm not sure, or maybe, or it depends. This could be another phrase. Let me type the meanings to each one of the phrases so that you can know what it means. Yeah. I'm not sure is this. Next one, maybe. Or this one. So it's I don't know, I'm not sure, maybe, or it depends. So I have an idea, Carlos. I am going to give you some examples and you can use different back responses for answering. For example, let me see. Why don't you buy a car? No? Check the possible answers. I don't know because it's expensive. No? And you can use what you have just learned by using because. No? I don't know because it's expensive. Or I'm not sure. My car is okay. Or you can say maybe, but next year. Or you can say it depends what car. What car? I don't know. It depends on you, Carlos. You can decide your possible answers, but I want you to use these back responses. Let me highlight the back responses so that you can see them. It could be I don't know. I'm not sure. Or maybe. Or it depends. Okay. Ready for your questions, Carlos?
No question.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Look at this. Why don't you move? Why don't you, let me see. Why don't you get another job? Why don't you get another job? Come on.
I don't know because this work, this job is good.
Okay, very good answer. Now with I'm not sure. Come on.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I have an idea.
Yeah, okay. I'm not sure. I'm happy in this job.
Okay, very good. Come on.
Maybe maybe the next year.
All right. Okay. Let me type here your answer. Maybe next year. Okay, and now it depends.
It depends. What is the new job?
Ah, okay, exactly. It depends. What's job? Okay, Carlos. Very good. Do you want to practice more or it's okay like this?
It's okay.
It's okay. All right. We have learned new phrases and okay, Carlos, we're going to play again the game of the big describer so that we can learn more vocabulary. But let me show you what's going to be the next vocabulary we're going to learn. I will let you choose and you're going to have some options. These are my ideas, Carlos. Why don't we practice or transport or maybe buildings? What do you want, Carlos?
Building.
Transport or buildings?
Building.
Okay, let's see. Okay, Carlos, let's go. Okay, Carlos, start to read this. In this one, since you know one, picture two, or if you know the word, you can say statue
This
or
is
whatever.
a large building where many people live. Building.
Okay.
Apartment block.
But it's okay, Carlos. It can be building or apartment block. It's correct.
You can use this to cross a river.
If you don't remember, say the number.
Cross a bridge.
Exactly.
Bridge.
Very good, Carlos.
A building that looks like a person.
Yeah.
State, I don't know.
It's correct.
State.
Statue.
Oh no.
Statue. Okay.
Small triangular place to sleep.
If you don't remember, say the number.
No, I don't remember. Camper or
something like that. Let me show you. Listen.
Tent.
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 Yeah,
Okay.
it's a tent.
A place where things are manufactured. Fabric.
Something like this. Check it out.
Factory.
Factory.
Yes, Carlos, because if you say in English fabric is tela.
Okay.
But in English, fabrica is factory. Okay.
This is a big medieval building with high walls and a flag in the top. Castle.
Correct. Listen to the pronunciation, Carlos.
Castle.
Castle.
Yeah, you don't say the T. Castle.
Okay, castle. Drive cars on this highway.
Okay, let me see.
Road.
Yes, highway, road, avenue is the same, no problem.
Okay.
Very good.
Very high building, sky.
Yes. Listen to the pronunciation.
Skyscrapers.
Skyscrapers. Okay.
This is a building that takes power from wind.
You don't remember, say the number. Because
Picture number 4.
Okay, listen to this, Carlos.
Windmill.
Yes, did you listen? Windmill.
Windmill. A place where planes take off and land. Airport.
Yeah, it's correct. Yeah, you said correctly.
Airport.
Correct.
Airport. A place to watch sport. A stadium.
Yeah.
Stadium.
What is the name of the stadium of Monterrey, Carlos? BBVA.
BBVA, El Volcán, El Sultanes.
Okay, all right.
A small place where people live. House. A religious building with a big cross on top.
You don't remember, say the number.
Picture 7.
Okay, listen.
Church.
Yeah, you forgot it? No problem.
Yeah.
Come on.
In this place, you can look at strange animal. Zoology.
Shorter, make it shorter. Only 3 letters.
Zoo.
Zoo.
Okay. This is where a building is made.
Oof.
Construction.
Okay, let's see.
Construction site.
Yeah, construction site. Very good.
You can buy a pet here.
A dog or a
pet
cat.
store.
Yes.
Pet store.
Very good.
A tall building with a strong light at the top. Picture 1.
Okay, let's learn it.
Lighthouse.
Yeah.
You can use this to go under on the mountain.
This one. Yeah. Come on.
Tunnel. No.
Yes, it's correct.
Tunnel. Okay.
Yes, it's the same.
A place where you can put gas into a car. Gas station.
Yeah.
Gas station.
Gas station. You can store a car in this garage.
Garage.
This place arrange and sells flowers. Flower store.
Let me see.
Florist.
It's the same, Carlos. You can
Ah.
say flower store or flower shop or florist. It's okay, no problem.
A small place to buy everyday item. Grocery store.
Let me see.
Convenience store.
Yeah, for example, Oxxo, Carlos, it's a convenience store. Oxxo, 7-Eleven, Circle K, because they are open 24/7.
Okay. Grocery store.
Grocery. No, yeah, it's correct. Grocery store could be like HEB or so, or supermarket.
Okay.
Yeah, but convenience store is Oxxo, 7-Eleven. Yes.
Okay. You can leave your cat here when you go shopping. No,
Starts with,
number
letter P, no?
letter 6.
Okay, number 6.
Car park.
Or parking lot. You can say car park or parking lot.
Okay, you can buy a ticket and then ride a train here. Train station.
Let me see.
Train station.
You got it. 2 more pictures and we
You
finish.
you can watch a film here. Movie theater.
Movie theater.
Very good.
A place where you stay when you are sick. Hospital.
Hospital.
A big advertisement by 2 sides of the road. Picture number 2.
Let me see.
Billboard.
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 Okay. When it's very, very big, it's a billboard. Okay. Okay, Carlos, let's save your record. Oh, number 9 in the world. A guy from Peru, Spain, Colombia, and Poland, they got a higher score. Very good, Carlos. Congratulations. You did it so fine. Okay, Carlos. I think we gotta go, right? Because the time is over. All right.